Hey guys, Psycho here, and we're doing another Juventus match on FIFA 12. This one we're at home against Fiorentina, so it promises to be a decent match. There's a match today, and your squad needs work. Somebody must be injured, I'm guessing. Ah yeah, Pepe's injured. That's right. I remember he picked up an injury in the last game, which was a draw against Lazio. So we'll bring on Giaccherini for him. Put him on the bench. So it's a nice dry evening match at the new Juventus Stadium. I don't think I'm going to rest Chiellini. It's tempting, to be honest. Do you know what I am? I'm actually going to. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. We'll put Barzagli on the bench. Shaqiri's looking a bit tired. We'll put Ekdal on. Everybody else is pretty much okay. Although Rossi's actually pretty tired. So I think we'll put on Elia for this. And then I'll tell you what, we'll just chuck Verratti. In fact, no, let's put Del Piero on, a bit of experience. So off we go.
Martin Tyler, Alan Smith has joined me for this Serie A game today.
Good afternoon, Martin. Pleasure
As you can see, we're still quite a way behind the leaders, especially after that draw in the last game against Lazio. It set us back a little bit, so we've got a bit of catching up to do. You know, I did win the league in my first season and win the cup as well, but my main aim this season is to just win the Champions League if possible. Preferably win the cup as well, retain the cup, but I'm not actually expecting to win the league this season. I'm going to try my best, of course, but it's probably the hardest thing to win is the league, just because it's over, you know, spread over such a long period. And I didn't actually want that for Hernandez. I wanted it for who was it? Ericsson. Ericsson was just making a run just behind Hernandez, and I was hoping to just get him on the ball and then curl it around with his right foot, but it didn't work out that way. And obviously the player I've got to look out for with Fiorentina, I haven't really mentioned any of their players in the build-up, but there's one player that stands above the rest, and that's Jovetic. He's absolutely fantastic. I am going to be extremely tempted to buy him, I think, maybe next summer.
Something could be on here.
I've sort of... Oh! Go on! And two bites at the cherry, so to speak, with Hernandez. And he's that good, he put it away the second time, even though it was another difficult header. Elia did well to just put it back across really accurately on the bounce. And even though Hernandez was knocked down on the first attempt, he was good enough to just get back up and try again. And he's an absolute dream to play with up front. Fantastic player. And that's a foul from Lichtsteiner. It's going to be a yellow, is it? Seems quite a harsh yellow card, but I suppose it was a bit of a tackle from behind in the end. So, yeah. And that's well cleared. And Hernandez has managed to get something on that. Oh, just out-muscled in the end. Could have done a lot better with that, really.
Marquisio. Quick ball.
Oh, that was a good tackle from Fiorentina there. Really good tackle.
Working hard to keep possession against the challenge.
And Bonucci, strong as ever. Oh, it's a bit of a poor pass.
Well executed.
Another good tackle, but Fiorentina have still got it. And Eriksen's making a burst and run through the middle. Oh, it's beautiful football. Oh, it's a beautiful goal. Really, really nice. I don't know, I suppose it was a bit of a counter-attack. But it was all started from Eriksen's fantastic run straight through the heart of Fiorentina's defence. And in the end, Hernandez with a little shimmy just takes it to the right, opens up a gap next to where the goalkeeper's rushing out. And it's a nice little finish. And I tell you what, I certainly expected this to be a harder game than this. Fiorentina are a decent side, you know, they've got some really good players.
Well, just look at him go with his dribbling skills. That's a good pass. And in goes the cross.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm finding this quite, you know, I know I'm tempting fate by saying this, but I'm finding this really easy.
Linked up well. Brilliant pass there. Crosses on.
That's probably offside, is it? Yeah.
The flag's gone up against him for offside. Stefan Jovetic.
Oh, and I've overcommitted with Sorensen there. Thankfully, I've still got enough players back. I got a bit worried for a second there, thinking Fiorentina were going to just rage at me, but they didn't. Thankfully. That's a poor pass.
Fiorentina have the ball.
It was actually the pass I wanted to do, but I think it was Vidal in the middle didn't actually overtake his man, so... And Hernandez has made a good run here. This is just so easy. Oh, and well blocked by Fiorentina. I tried to just take a touch to the right. That's a fantastic block. Kroldrup. Played for Everton for a short while. That's a hell of a block. That's got to be one of the best pieces of defending I've seen on FIFA so far. That was brilliant. Because that was going right in, that, no doubt about it. That's sneaking in the post from Krasic. Oh, straight to the goalkeeper. Oh, I'm not quite sure what I was doing there with Elia. And here's Babacar. He's the player who I've tried to sign on more than one occasion now, and it's just not happened. I might have another attempt, but it's probably going to be between him and Jovetic, I think. I don't really need both.
Juventus regain possession here. Abel Hernandez. El Hierro Elliott.
Oh, I should have played that to Krasic, but he ended up going offside.
Going with a pass.
Oh, it's a cheeky little cross in. Oh, I've stepped off with Sorensen, and there's a big gap there. Babacar's waiting, thankfully. I think it's Izagui who's come across to cover it.
No, it didn't, and I think as a footballer, you never get the best out of the players when the atmosphere is as it is, and they didn't enjoy playing there. So maybe better times ahead for Juventus.
Oh, played the wrong pass.
For the interception.
Oh, and he's done me there.
Gargano.
Oh.
Past the defender who didn't make much of a challenge. Trying hard to get the ball.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this is danger.
That's a great save.
Get rid of it. No messing in the end.
That's quite a vital one. El Hierro Elliott.
Oh, and I've tried to just be clever there and completely failed.
With the tackle. He's got through them.
Great tackle from Bonucci.
The breakaway is broken down.
Poor pass though.
Arturo Vidal. Well, that's half time.
And that's a fairly dominant first half. Fiorentina sort of put a little bit of pressure on towards the end there, but I think I've been, you know, easily the dominant side. Certainly deserved to be at least 2-0 up. Should have been 3-0 really if it wasn't for that block from Kroll drop on Krasic's rebounded effort.
Now the second period, the second half is underway.
But it's the star man again, Hernandez running the show, and obviously the likes of Krasic and Ely have done some really good work as well. And I'd say Bonucci's probably been the star defender. He's made some absolutely fantastic tackles.
Just using the full width of the pitch with that pass.
But I'm in a bit of trouble here. And thankfully, I was able to get that away. I've just turned on the afterburner here with Elias, see how far we can get him. And I'm going to go all the way. I just saw the goalkeeper just took a step to his left then. It was more that he stood up straight, but it just seemed to open up an angle at the front post.
Well read by the player.
And I've overhit that. I don't know why I did that.
Now back with Fiorentina. Gargano. Kumar Babaka.
Two players go in for a tackle and he still gets away with the ball.
Stevan Jovetic. Good dribbling.
And here you can see where Babakar's really good. He's a big, strong player.
Now it's a throw-in and a chance to keep going forward. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. And the cross comes in now.
It's well blocked in the end.
Unable to, in the end, find the attackers.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm being a bit too casual with this.
Marquisio.
And I think it's Eriksson making a really good run. Oh, and he's played it back to Hernandez. Oh, no! And it should be 3-0 there.
Stop the pass, break up the attack, and change possession. Quick feet.
Oh, lovely dummy from Eriksson. Oh, that's a beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful. That was just sheer class.
For Juventus, an important
A little turn.
really should wrap up the game for them. Yeah.
And it's a lovely finish with his weaker foot as well. Just a really calm finish.
When he gets the chance, he makes full use.
And that's one of the silkiest goals I think I've scored. I know there wasn't any particular skill involved, if you like. There wasn't any, skill moves other than the little dummy.
Brilliant piece of defending.
But that was just so smooth and well executed. And I don't mean that on my part, I mean on FIFA's part. That's one of those moments when, what you press on the controller literally happens. As you've got it in your head and you press it on the controller, FIFA doesn't let you down, and it does the right thing, the thing that you've got in your mind as you're doing it.
They're passing it well here.
And that was just a beautiful goal. Oh, that was a heavy touch from Vidal.
Going against time by playing the advantage.
So I'm going to make a couple of subs, might as well. 3-0 up. I think we'll give Eriksson a break. Bring on Del Piero. And I tell you what, I know he's a little bit tired, but let's give Giaccherini a game as well. He's not been getting that many opportunities this season. But oh, I tell you what, it's opened up here. Superb tackle from Sorensen. And I tell you what, I've not even noticed that Chiellini's not been playing. It's always a risk when you drop your best centre back. But I haven't really missed him, have I?
Good forward play.
Oh, and that was just begging to be volleyed. And this is a little bit dangerous.
Great chance.
A brilliant tackle from Bonucci.
Panic written over his face then.
Absolutely brilliant.
Marquisio.
And Hernandez made a bit of a
Abel Hernandez.
run there.
Good control.
It's opened up for Elia.
Good ball.
We play back in. That should have kept going.
Piece of defensive play to win the ball back. Juventus have the ball. Arturo Vidal. Wonderful interception.
Oh, that's going to be a yellow. It could even be a red. I went straight through the back of him there. Tell you what, I feel a bit lucky that that's only a yellow. That could have easily been a sending off. So here come the subs. And Fiorentina making a couple of subs as well there. Couldn't really see who it was coming on and off, but looks as if they've brought on 2 new players as well. And, let's see if we can. Oh, just a little bit of space had opened up there, but I couldn't sneak it through.
Into his feet. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal.
Great tackle from Lichtsteiner there. It was had to be patient and just wait for the right moment.
They've got possession out in the wide areas. Juventus.
Del Piero's making a run here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through. He's nutmegged the player. It's on a play for Del Piero. And it's a lovely finish. He got taken out just after the finish. And it's just a nice simple tap in, unselfish play from Hernandez. Probably could have scored and got the hat-trick with Hernandez there, but you know, when you can see Del Piero in a goal-scoring position, it's just, you can't resist, you know. 4-0 against Fiorentina. It's a completely different take than the disappointing draw with Lazio in the last game. Oh, and I tell you what, that was close. That's Jovetic again causing troubles. Thankfully he put it wide. Thankfully he didn't actually play it to another player.
That's a great interception. Just 1 minute.
I don't know why I slid with Bonucci there.
Kumar Babaka, defender caught out now.
No, it's poor. Got caught square on there.
Good tackle from Izaguirre.
For their team, particularly with their tackling.
Oh, is that a penalty? Yeah. Damn it. I had to make the tackle. I had to do it. Otherwise he was going to pull the trigger. Not the end of the world if this goes in, but it'd be nice to keep the clean sheet if possible. And it's straight up the top, underneath the bar from Jovetic. And I'm not really too disappointed about that, to be honest, just because it got to a point where I had to make that tackle.
It is a consolation goal, nothing more than that.
Nicely cut out by the opponent. Kumar Babaka.
Brilliant tackle from Giaccherini there.
Tight to the touchline, tight to the player.
And there might be a late goal here. No, there's not. Well, 4-1, really convincing win. And Hernandez was probably the star of the show with 2 lovely goals.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the game as much as we have. Until the next time.
So let's see, as you can see, Hernandez has obviously won man of the match there with a 9.70. That's, you know, that's as good as it gets, really. Everybody else was fairly average, but Bonucci had a really good game, as you know, as I said. Eriksson, of course, had a really good game as well. But other than that, let's see how Fiorentina got on. Jovetic was their star player. Everybody had a fairly poor day at the office, really. It was quite an easy game considering the opposition. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's good to get a good firm win, score a couple of goals and batter somebody. We need to start catching up big time now. You know, the longer it goes on, the less games we'll have to actually to catch up and gain ground on the opposition. So tune into the next one. I'm not sure whether it's a league game, a cup game or a Champions League game, but either way it's going to be Juventus against somebody, so tune in for that and I'll see you then.